Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your Oracle message. So we're going to do Oracle Thursday today. Sometimes I do like the member video first, and I was about to do the member video, and I was picking up cards to do this reading instead, which is kind of weird, so I said, well, I guess I'm doing this reading. So maybe it's because of my excitement of wanting to use a brand new deck that I have, which is called When My Soul Whispered Oracle. I've wanted this one for a long while, but I didn't want to spend, I don't know, sometimes I've spent enough on decks, and then, I don't know, just wanted it. I've wanted it for so long. Oh, look at what they're talking about today. Look. What we're currently in, the year of strength, we are 2024. It's been the year of strength. So, is that what we're talking about today? Is the year of strength? Let me pick some more. I took the Wisdom of the Oracle. I didn't take the pocket one. I took the full form one, but you guys know that I've trimmed it to take all the, so it's not a huge deck anymore, the one that I have. Look, imagine. Such beautiful cards. And then let's go really big with the Sacred Destiny. Let's talk Oracle. Let's talk Oracle talk. Let's see what's coming in. Oh, I love this. The little bird, delight. I love it. Okay. There's a lot of moon coming in, a lot of intuition. I can see that. I can see it from here. A lot of intuition coming in with these cards. We have been looking at the past and the future, what's coming forward, which is weird because we've been talking a lot about the now. But I feel that since the readings have been a lot about where you've come from and how everything you've accomplished, it's only been there to try to help us realize just how far we have come, okay? How far we've come through it with the strength. And I really love this. I really love this looking at it because it makes me feel strong as well. It makes me feel like we have done so much, right? So, strength does not come from winning. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. And it's from Arnold Schwarzenegger. that's where it's written right here. Arnold Schwarzenegger, look at that. So, it's when facing adversity that you call upon to show your strength. And I think we've done that in many ways this year. Oh, let's just look at the world events and, how that's affected us too. We will all face failure at one time or another, leaving us disheartened and unwilling to go on. As you work towards your goals, you will at times falter. When your confidence wavers and you feel like giving up, you will need to draw on your courage and strength. Know that the universe will never give you anything that you're not ready for. Allow both your victories and defeats to shape you by integrating the lessons and acknowledging the blessings. When the bitterness or defeat threatens to wash over you, remember that neither your achievements nor your failures define who you are. Know that everything you need is inside you, today and always. Breathe, dig deep, step forward with confidence. So, my light is brave, persevere, potency, confidence. My shadows, defeat, weakness, limited, powerless. My sacred words is I know that the darkest night will end with the rising sun. Always has, always will. And the chakra is the base chakra. Yeah, I feel that we have dealt with a lot of our fears. The stuff that came with the base chakra. In other words, it's a lot of the stuff that came when you were a kid, the stuff that you were fearful of, the stuff that you've been continually working towards alleviating, okay? Now, with the 222, I've got the High Priestess vibe coming in again, that I feel is like tagging along with the Hermit energy that's coming in. And as soon as this card came out and I saw imagine, I thought, yeah, it's asking you to imagine what life will bring, what it's going to bring for you, right? So it's turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization. I have a hard time with the S's today. Yep, S's are not my friend. The power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, illusions. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is a time when your imagination is a key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Here we go again. What was I talking about on Tuesday, right? A lot about taking time to just kind of be quiet, focus on one only thing, okay? Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations. And imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then it's just a trust. I like that because it kind of came in after, but it's kind of telling you, just trust what's coming in, right? Trust what is coming in with this. After you've done imagining, trust. Trust, trust, trust. Thrive. So, this is talking about a deeper energy speaking to you of the power of your inner knowing. I love that. Meditate, again. Meditate. Just one word. Meditate, period. That's it. Trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. They're close now. And I think that's what the Hermit year is coming in. They're close now. Time to connect with them, right? You are now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. Here we go again. Okay? Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there's some areas of your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. Have faith and know that there's a higher purpose. Okay? I love that. I love, love, love. So, trust. Trust that what you are feeling is coming. And I really think that what you're sensing, I should say, I feel that what you're sensing would probably be even more so. Again, I feel like Spirit is giving me a revision of what the past year's been and what the beginning of the year is going to be like. I feel like it's just giving me like almost like a little 6-month vision. Maybe it's because I'm doing so many readings for 2025 that it came in so strong this week. But I'll take it, okay? The messages, I'll give them to you. I'll take it. It's always good to know. It's always good to feel. Advocate. Let's take a look at that. New deck. Gotta pull cards in it, right? Gotta pull more cards. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty cards. Okay. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. Martin Luther King Jr. This is making me feel again like what we were talking about before, about doing stuff on your own. We become silent about the things that matter, right? When you're driving yourself crazy and you don't ask for help, when you could have asked for help and somebody could have helped you. I feel like, yeah, it is common to find yourself in a situation where it's difficult to speak and let your voice be heard. Perhaps you worry about stepping on someone's toes or speaking out of turn or, you know, making somebody, I would add in here, or disturbing somebody, you know. Consider those things that need to be given a voice in your life at present. Speaking up on this may push you beyond your comfort zone. However, it's important for yourself and others that you don't remain silent. I love that. When you allow injustice to go unchecked, those around you begin to see it as the norm. In other words, that's not just injustice. I mean, you can also be talking, they're talking, again, I know they're talking about bigger things, but I'm going to say just even for you, right? To suffer in silence will become the norm. Why do you need to suffer in silence? Why does anybody need to suffer in silence? Okay, so that's another thing, another way of seeing it. So now is the time to use your voice, be heard, make your words count, approach each situation from a place of love, with an intention of creating real positive change, and a genuine interest in bettering the circumstances for all involved, including yourself, right? So it's promote, vocalize, encourage, support. And my sacred words is, as I give a voice to myself, I give a voice to those who are unable to speak for themselves. You're also a role model, okay? Like I said, if you show people suffering alone is the norm, then people will continue thinking that. You pass that down, okay? Raison d'être is, through just a tiny flower, the forget-me-not is symbolic of small things that hold great meaning. It asks you to speak up on matters close to your heart and that you need to talk about, regardless of how small you feel they are. See? I like that. I just feel like that. Advocate for a better way of doing things, okay? And of course they're talking about, you know, sticking up for other people and helping them up. Okay, so fork in the road is the next one that comes in. And 4, celebrating. Okay, 4 again, like the 4 of Wands, it's coming in as celebrating this stuff. I do feel we are in the fork in the road. I think just, you know, from the old year to the new year, it always feels that way. We're always at a place where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Where did I come from? Where am I going? What direction do I want to go to, right? It's always that way. It always feels that way too. So I'm not going to read up on this because I feel that's pretty much what it's saying. You're at a point where you're feeling like something is ending and something new is beginning, okay? And I know I gave you homework, I think, was it Tuesday, to do homework to figure out where have you been, where are you going, what are you doing, right? I love this. Pleasure. Yeah. I think we're going to focus a lot more on pleasure. I do think we're going to do that. And pleasure, joy, happiness. I think over the course of humanity, we've seen pleasure as a sinful thing. An ego thing, you know? And I think it's time for us to look at it as a normal thing, and it's also a very good thing for, along with meditating and stuff. Pleasure is a very great place to go to uplift your energetic vibe, okay? I have to tell you. Oh, I love it. They say luscious meadow. Luscious, nice. Savor your life, each and every part of it. And it's also what I was talking about on Tuesday. Yeah, they're coming in and saying, remember what you talked about. Don't make everything a chore, make it a joy. If you look at cleaning as decorating, then you can change the vibe of it, right? You start to savor. Oh, I'm going to clean it, but then I'm going to decorate that wall. Make it a you know, a decorative wall, or there's a name for it and I can't think about it now. It's like the wall that defines the room. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know, it's like a show wall or whatever. Anyway, I have a wall such as this in the front where I do my exercises, and I'm going to put paper on it, or like raised wallpaper or something. Give it a chic look. You know, I'm cleaning out my front room where my exercise equipment is, my treadmill, but I'm also going to be decorating it. So while I'm cleaning, I'm decorating. It feels like I'm revamping the room, like I'm renewing it, refreshing it. Feels better, right? So I'm savoring it. And that's what I feel they're saying. Savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Taste your food with full gusto. Inhale the sense of the world around you. Enjoy the colors and textures of your life. Okay? It's a stop and smell the roses type of deal. Okay? Embrace your sensuality. Move in languid ways. Let pleasure be your password in every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about productive and more about enjoying each moment with verve. And then radiant energy will flow through you in all directions of your life. And newsflash, okay, you'll end up being a lot more productive in the end anyway. Because you're going to feel happy with the life that you have. Okay? You're going to feel great. You're going to feel productive, happy, fulfilled. I really like this. I really like this. So, what I'm going to do now is I am actually going to do the singing bowl. I know I'm only like a little bit in, but it's fine. I'm going to do the singing bowl at this point. We're going to take some breaths. We're going to just relax, and then we'll see what happens after. Okay? I'm just in that zone today, so that's what we're going to be doing. All right, so here we go. All right. Hello, singing bowl. Welcome back. So, again, somebody said to me, if it's too loud to, just turn down my mic. My mic is attached to my camera, so I can't turn down my mic. So please, if you're wearing headphones and it gets too loud, I'm just letting you know. It's a different type of sound. It's just to be kind and tell you to turn it down. That's it, okay? If you don't want to, if you don't want to listen to it, it's your thing, okay? So thanks for the suggestion, but that's kind of impossible for me. I'd have to take my camera apart. There you go. I don't have different parts. I only have a single camera that kind of works with everything. Okay? Okie dokie. So let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you're going to have to work on that. That's a crown chakra, just by the way. Not loud at all. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath. Focus on opening your crown chakra. Okay, it's going to be important for your intuitive year. Let's start doing it right away. Let's start doing it right away, okay? Much better. Okay, let's do east-west. Those are really clear. Okay, base chakra. Okay, let's get through the crown chakra again. There we go. Okay, so I would get into a weekly practice, my Pisces, because first of all, you're Pisces, and you're always very connected to your intuition. But I want you to be very deliberate, okay? I want you to be deliberate in the way that you're doing this right now, because what's happening is that for some reason, the other energies are coming in or coming through, or I have no idea, but they're just, that's what I feel. I feel like they're taking over, and not, your crown chakra doesn't close, but it's just, I feel like we just ignore it when we should be paying a lot more attention to it. So please take the time to pay attention to your intuition. Take moments to really just meditate and stuff. I'm going to do it after this. I'm going to go, I know I've been talking to spirit, but I'm going to go meditate for me, for my physical body. I'm doing it for you at this point. I'm doing it for all of us, but I'm doing it for the collective, and it's not for myself. You can do work for others and shut yourself off, and I think there lies the problem. I think we need to rebalance the energies within ourselves and be very deliberate about it. Would be the word deliberate. Deliberate spirituality. And it probably will serve you a great deal from the end of this year to the beginning of next year for sure. Because it's going to help you guide you in difficult moments. Okay? Yeah. And I know if you're new to the channel, you think I say okay a lot, but I'm actually talking to you. Like I would talk to you if you were sitting in front of me silent, and I wanted to make sure that you got the message. I would be saying that. Do you understand? Okay. It's like you're here. Okay? I said it again. But you understand. So yes, it's in my vocabulary. It's not just a video talking to masses. Your individual energies are as important to me as if you were all individually sitting in front of me. It's like a table, and I have you with me, in front of me, at the front of this table. We're sitting in front of each other. I've pulled these cards, and I'm speaking to you from my heart. So yeah, that's why that comes out a lot for anybody who's new. I know it can get aggravating, but it's also, it's better than saying period. I guess I could go a lot too if I wanted to. So we're going to end this here. It's going to be a short oracle video, you guys. I feel very good about the upcoming year. I feel there's a lot presenting itself to you. I feel there's a soft energy coming in for you, if you let it, if you sit with it, if you become aware of it, if you become deliberate of it. The course will be changing. You will be advocating probably for yourself and others. I feel that's happened, though, a lot in this year already. I feel there's, for many years now, I feel a lot of people have been getting on the soapbox, trying to advocate for others, for themselves. It's been a very chaotic and difficult time. I'm a strange creature in the way that I can look at both sides and see the plus and the minuses of both. I feel that the biggest problem is extremes and the lack of listening. Also, tolerance is at an all-time low. Of every side. Of every side. I used to be very polar in the way that I thought. It was one or the other. I find myself in this part of life kind of seeing everything or everybody for who they are. Flaws, qualities, and all. And how that either hinders or helps them. How that's communicated. I really feel these two cards in the middle are saying, it's time for you to decide. It's time for you to decide and imagine a better life for yourself. Honestly, I do. We have reached a fork in the road. Do we keep banging our head on the wall? Or do we start working on a world we want to see? How do you work on a world when you say everything's not changing? People are not changing. It isn't your job to change people or a whole country or whole town, even for that matter. Your direct space, your environment is the one that is at your disposal, that can give you the greatest rewards. If I take a small corner of my home and change it into something I want, it makes me feel wonderful. I now have an environment that I feel great in. If I feel great in that environment and then leave it, people will feel the benefits of me having been in my environment, because I will share love, compassion, happiness, and fulfillment. And when things get too much, I can return to that environment. And if when I expand from a room to a big room, to 2 rooms, to the entire house, you're now changing the vibe. And when people are invited in your environment, and they start doing the same for themselves because they see you doing it and they want it, you now have people. Do you see the domino effect happening? How do you change the world? One little corner at a time. And while you're doing that, you are reaping the rewards right from the beginning. It's not when I get there, it'll feel better. It's not when I reach that destination, it'll feel better. It is, I'm changing this now, and now I feel better. I'm changing this now, and now I feel better. Write that down. I'm going to write that down. I'm changing this now, and now it feels better. I'm writing it in my diary. I am. I'm changing it now, and now it feels better. Let me write it down. I am changing this now, and now it and I feel better. Little parentheses. It's important. And there you go. Okay? And next up is trust. Trust that the work you're doing will lead you to somewhere. It's hard sometimes to believe that our actions are going to end up bringing in something when it's not instantaneous, when there's a long road ahead. But the way to alleviate that is pleasure, is joy, is happiness. Savor everything, savor every moment. And if it's not savor worthy, make it savor worthy. Make it special. Get excited about life. Get excited about your life. Even if you can't change every single thing today, even if there's big steps to be taken, start with the small ones. If that moment of your day is not a great joy, work on all the other moments around it. I said it wasn't going to be that long, but I guess the big message came in at this point, which is what they kind of told me, do the singing bowl and we'll wrap it up. So I wrapped it up, and there we go. They came in, give you a really great little finish off, a little ending paragraph. Is it a prologue? I'm not sure. Whatever. So there it is. There it is, my beautiful Pisces. This is the ending of your readings for this week. Make sure to check your life path number. I have been dropping your life path 2025 down there. I also have connected the deck, which I did a flip through of this deck on Monday, which was fantastic because I just received it. And thank you so much for being here. I've enjoyed my time with you. I always do. I think I love Pisces. Will always be my favorite channel, regardless of what happens and where I go with other things. This will always be my favorite place with my favorite people. I love you all, and take care of yourself, my beautiful community. I will see you on Sunday, and if you're members, I'll see you on Saturday for the full moon in Gemini. Take care.